Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Monday. That's right, we have made it to Monday, another random act of kindness day. So that means I need you to do something kind for someone, a random act of kindness. Doesn't matter how small it is, just share kindness with someone. And in turn, guess what? That means that you're sharing the love of Jesus as well. You may not think of it as that way, but sharing kindness is in turn sharing love. So share love today. And then also your motivational thought today. I want to know what you've been wrestling with. Have you been wrestling with decisions, something that's been stressing you, and not necessarily stressing you, but just something that you've just been trying to decide, should I go this way? Should I go that way? Or you know you should go one way, but then in the back of your mind, you're saying, no, maybe I shouldn't, maybe that's too much, or you're scared of failing. But I've been in that situation. I've had something in my mind for the past year. But then, like my pastor said when I was talking to him about it, God opened the door. He opened the door where I don't have to do anything but actually walk through a simple thing. Everything is done. All I have to do is walk through. Everything is done. Everything is approved. But in the back of my mind, I guess it's a fear of failing, fear of maybe this is not, maybe not the time, but it really is the time. But it's just been a decision of back and forth. And so this verse is what came up this morning for you to motivate on. It encourages us to be humble, stay humble, that humility. It also encourages us to rely on God's direction, on His direction, rather than just our own limited perspective or because what we see, we can't see the full picture. We can't see what lies ahead. We don't see what's coming. God sees it all before we do. God knows what's planned for us, what's going to happen before we even know it. But all we need to do is seek His direction, trust His plan, trust Him in everything we do. Seek Him in everything we do. And even sometimes when we do that, we still have those little bitty doubts that may come up, in our minds. I know I do. I'm human. I don't know about you. Y'all may be those perfect Christians. I don't know. But, for the ones of us who are not, and we fall sometimes, we fall short, we have doubt that comes up sometimes. We have worry, stress sometimes, anxiety, limiting ourselves. And that's the problem right there, self. With us, just us alone, we couldn't do it. We couldn't do half the amazing major things that we do. But God has so much in store for us. And when He shows us these things, and then it comes to pass and doors just start opening, like one of my favorite Dietrich Haddon songs, Open Door Season. When he says open door, whatever door, big door, little door, wide door, whatever door you open, Lord, I'm going through. I'm going to do that. And I've got to start doing that more faithfully and not being resistant. And I want you to do the same thing today. So think about that on today, this Monday, brand new week. Forget about last week. Whatever direction last week took you, guess what? It's done. It's over. You made it. You made it through. Now, if you've got some decisions to make this week, or some decisions that you've been wrestling with, I want you to trust in this verse right here. This is your verse I want you to motivate on today. Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6, a very familiar one for many. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. All of your heart, not just half of it, not just some of it, not just a little corner of it, but all of your heart. And guess what? Lean not on your own understanding. No, but in all your ways, submit to Him. In everything, submit to Him, and He will direct your paths. And then in some versions it says, He will make your paths straight. So if you've been walking on a crooked path, going a crooked direction, seek Him, trust in Him, fully trust in him. Lean unto him, not your own understanding. Because everything that he puts us through, puts us in those situations, those directions that he moves us to, those levels that he moves us higher in, we're not going to understand it. We don't. But the key is we must continue to trust in him fully. Trust in him fully. In every direction that he leads us, every decision that we make and we trust in him, guess what? It's going to always be the right decision. All right, beautiful people. So think about that today as you go throughout this beautiful, blessed Monday. And remember to share a random act of kindness. Hey, you've just been de-vibed with that de-vibrational, de-inspirational, de-motivational moment. And I want you, I love you. God loves you even more. Don't forget that. And I want you to stay purposefully positive always. Find the positive in every negative. No matter what it is, there's always a positive. Because no matter how bad you think it is, no matter how bad you think your day is, guess what? Someone else is always having it a little bit worse. And yours could be worse. So find the positive always. And as I always say, don't you let anybody mess up your marvelous Monday.